Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of Belgium practice, where I have just received 800 XP points to not level up to tier 9, unfortunately. I didn't
Quick
do
look
what
at the
I'd
classification
say
at the end of the session, then here are your top three.
And Jordan King shot off my
Racengineer
first
and
quick penalty.
That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Literally was dead a trap. And then that happening in France? Can't remember who that happened to. But we didn't have a good race that time, so let's capitalise on the fact that he's got a penalty and let's go to qualifying. I'm a bit late saying let's go to qualifying. So here we are, in fact, in the garage. Now we're outside the garage. Let's go and what was it? Was it Sunday? But here we are. It's lunch morning now. Watching Peter getting position actually present moment in time. Let's see if we can take that off our rival. Push line, don't take it up from him, so here we go to the next lap that we're going to do, going 7 points up, and going to the second section. Now we get on the curb, nope, that went well, with our second one. Makes sense. Once again, the curb. Yeah, definitely went well. Well, here we are going for our final attempt, our second attempt. Let's like run out of time. Not going well at all. So, gonna end qualifying. And we are still not going to level up.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Racengineer, and Racengineer. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the race gets itself underway.
First position from him in the race. And look at the standings. Yep, 8 points. Yeah, okay. So we've got to get 8 points from him today. Hopefully, we can do that. And if we can, then, well, then let's give you to the commentators. I know that doesn't make sense at all. Oh shoot,
it's Saturday and that means we're preparing for today's Formula 2 event here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of what promises to be a terrific race. So Spa is normally a very fast track, but in these conditions, we should probably temper our expectations a little. This track, located in the sprawling Ardennes countryside, features 9 rights and 10 lefts for a grand total of 19 corners and a lap distance of 4.35 miles. I'm joined by a man who's had many a wet race.
So I don't have to annoy my laptop.
Just how challenging will these conditions be out there on track?
Delighted to be here, Alex. Even in this weather, nothing will be easy for them. We may have standing water, which means visibility will be a worry. They just need to stay clear of the white lines and curbs. That can cause you a real problem when it's so slippery.
As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. An immense lap from Nobuharu Matsushita yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting alongside is Antoine Hubert. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have the Engineer, Boccolacci, Nick de Vries, and Aitken, Schumacher, Eilert, Alesi, Jordan King. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Latifi, Joe, Nikita Mazepin, and Calderon, Correa, Giotto, Raghunathan, and Sean Galeo. Tete Camara, and Louis Delatraz starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So here we are in the black screen of death, awaiting our chance to get on the grid, and Jeff telling us that we need the result to catch King. Jeff, we have 3 races after this, but it's lights out and away we go. Matsushita gets a good start and so does Hubert, but we've got one of those average starts. There's a gap on the inside. Are we going to take it? Yes, we're going to take it. Bockel actually closes the door as soon as we can, but we spun round. Got a warning for hitting Boccolacci, but we've spun round as soon as we can, and Jackie is right behind us, but no, it's Jordan King, so now we can't get away because we are bad in the wet. Jordan King may overtake us, and this will be bad for our championship. That is not the kind of start that you want. So we come towards the end of sector 1 now. King is closer to us than we are to Schumacher, so if we can't improve, we've got to defend for our life against Jordan King for about 6 laps. Hopefully we can catch up to Schumacher. But as Jeff just said that we could still get a good result, but as we come towards the end, this middle sector end, we keep sliding about, and it's not doing well for us. Jordan King is really close to us now. We just got to make sure we don't make a mistake, but we've made a mistake. And here comes Jordan King. Will he be making moves around Blanchimont? But we're going to make sure, no, because we make sure that he does not make a move around Blanchimont. We go through Blanchimont with Jordan King behind us and Jack Aiken behind him, going towards the bush up to Kane. Riding those curbs, Nobuharu Matsushita takes the fastest lap, but we don't care. We've just got to make sure that we do not get overtaken by Jordan King. As we head towards the source, we go towards the hairpin now. Jordan King still behind us. We've just got to make sure we get a good exit out that corner, and we do an okay exit, but no, our rear end has slid a little bit and it's allowed Jordan King to come up alongside us. We're going through Road Rouge. This can't go good. We're going up to the top of Road Rouge, and we've gone alongside, and he's hit me! He's hit me! He's hit me. What does it look like? Going side by side. He loses control. It just looks like I've spun out, and so is King. On board with King here. Going through Road Rouge. He's ahead, he's alongside. And then he just spins out. You see that he pulls alongside and then hits me. And then even look like from whoa. Okay. He's been hit. It looks like he takes me out. I'd like to get your thoughts, but it looks like he takes me out. Nothing on board TV. On my screen, you can clearly see he comes from the left and then forces me right. You can't do that in the wet. And especially a high-speed corner like Radion, where it's uncontrollable in these F2 cars. Oh my I'm really angry at him.
Brilliant stuff from Carlin today. What a superb victory. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Simply, they are just a better driver in the way. Here in Formula 2 we know the cars are the same, so it's not down to machinery. They can just handle the weather better than everyone else. Meaning they can have the throttle open longer, they can push more, brake later, and are able to handle it all. They make it look like they have a much faster car, but it's a pure skill behind the wheel.
And we're still there for the green flags.
And there you
We're
have it,
still there,
today's
obviously,
winners.
causing
Having raised
an
some of
attack.
the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
All that's proven to me is not that I need to give more room, but I'm too soft with them. I give them the room. Obviously, you meant to, but I give them too much room. I mean, in that case, I was probably not giving him enough room, but come on, Jordan. Just go off the track for a little bit longer, and then you can rejoin safely without
And now,
spinning
let's
yourself.
take a look at the driver's stand.
I mean,
the lead at the top has come down
use it-
after a poor result for our
use
points
it all.
leader. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver?
You survived.
I think it has to be a Luca Guion. You know, good on tires, some nice passes.
Sorry, guys.
I can't
Just having a
really
mental
think of anyone
breakdown.
who could my ass more today.
On to the teams then.
Hey,
Campos have extended
and now
their
Manchester
lead
City
at the
has
top
gotten
of the
involved.
championship. Meanwhile, Carlin moved up
Oh,
the
this
table
is
with another
brilliant.
strong
Oh, this is
performance
going
weekend.
well.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join
Ah,
us for the next
so
race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
What they got penalties for? Collision and yellow flags. He gets it. Oh God, he gets away with what? How? Let me just go have a mental breakdown. Right, mental breakdown over. Sorry guys. Let's see if we can not hit him when we overtake him in this race. Here are commentators, by the way.
Welcome back for the final event of the weekend, the sprint race. Here, the top 8 from yesterday's feature race are reversed to make up the grid below us. And in just a few minutes, those drivers will be hurtling down into turn 1. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao Alex, it's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remain calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Nerves? I have no nerves. Well, Manchester is going to get further ahead in the championship. Let's just hope we get a good race this time. We won't get any points, but let's just force the overtake on the King. 5 lights about and lights out and away we go. Got off to an okay start. 5 laps on this one. As we dive on turn 1, there's room this time. We don't spin round, but we don't gain any places. We've lost this dive bomb, but nevertheless we can continue. There's King and Latifi going side by side. Let's see if you can use that to our advantage. We're going towards coming straight. We're going to go on the inside now of Latifi and King. We're getting away. We're being as far away from King as we can. We go in to Lake On. King's still there, so we're just going to shut the door on him, make sure that he doesn't get past. And Latifi has got past King, so that means that King is in 20th place now. As we go through Blanchimont and lap 1 as well. Delatras, we have so much more speed than him. Going in to the bus stop chicane. We can make the move on to Galeo as well. But Delatras also uses that opportunity to make the move on us and Galeo. We get past both of them, and we're up into 16th after just one lap. So much entertainment. Now we get past Correa again after he locks up. There was room on the inside. He broke a lot earlier than I would, and it's given us the position. But let's see if we can survive Beau Rouge on lap 2. Yes, we do. But as now we get towards Calderon and the rest of the field, let's see if we can get any higher than P15 on this lap. I mean, we're on board with me because we obviously have got past P14. Let's see if we get a good launch out the start of sector 3. Let's see if we can make another move into Blanchimont. Engine overheating really a lot. There's no room. We have so much speed that even when we're behind, we get closer. We're going into the bus stop chicane now. We make the move, we make it stick, pull us up into P14. 6 moves in the space of 2 laps. Well, what a job. Let's see if we can get past the Gunnathan on the Kemmel Straight as well, as we stay on board through Lacom. Nice Las Sauce. Nice X out of it. Still within DRS range of Gunnathan. Half a second off, but that increasingly decreases as we get massive launch out of Radion, and we're going alongside the Gunnathan already, and we're going towards Lacom. Brake a lot later than he does, and we've made it in. And we've made it into P13. People say that's an unlucky number, but not for me. It's going to be my new house's number. So, as we get back on board on the exact same map, but later on, like we did with Calderon, going through the chicanes to set up this move in Guan Yu Zhou. Let's see if we can get. We've set a purple second sector. I'm talking about everything and nothing. One thing about everything. Oh, perfect. Just forget it. As we go through Blanchimont now, let's see if we can make the move on Guan Yu Zhou. Go round the outside, and we've made the move on Guan Yu Zhou. Let's pull this up into P12. Let's see if we can now close in onto Mazepin and even take his position of P11. Let's see if we can also get past him and set a camera to get to P10. We set the fastest lap of 159.176. Don't see you joining anything, Jordan King. As now, we are still on board, so obviously we are going to make this move. We're going to go down to Eau Rouge, to go back up to Radion right here. Got so much more speed than the others. Engine at 120 degrees. Pushing as hard as we can. We're going to go to the outside of Lacom. Can we make the move? We've got a purple first sector. Can we make the move on Nikita Mazepin? I can't speak. And we make the move. It took a long time to make that move, but we've done it. And we're on to further on later that lap. As here is City Camera now. And you know we're on board when you make a move. You know we'll make a move when we're on board, is what I meant to say. But our gearbox is gone on to orange as well. Let's see if we can make this move. Going down the inside, will be the outside for Blanchimont. Can we stay on the outside of Blanchimont? We're going to lift off so that we can make the move on set of camera. We lift off just a little bit. Can we make the move into the bus stop? Okay, you know you... front wing damage, okay. But we've made the move. Let's see if we can now catch up to Lacey with 1 lap remaining. Thank you for telling us that, Jeff. Let's see if we can catch up to Lacey. We're going through the final set of corners now. Gearbox on red. Purple sector, the middle, and we've lost third gear. We've ruined our chance of getting 9th position. We're going wide all over the place. And third gear is the one that I use the most. Third and fourth, the ones that I use the most. because I go down to them to accelerate, although I did go down to second a couple of times, but that was only to go down to third. But we go towards first up chicane. Luca Giotto wins the race. We go massively wide, but can we keep ahead of Sete Camera? We keep ahead of Sete Camera, and we get 10th position. One of our best comebacks so far this season, and that proves why we are fighting for the championship, and unlike the likes of Racengineer. What a race! And here's the podium celebration, by the way.
And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this really drive home how much of a team sport this is. They did a lot of work on the pit wall to really make the most of each stint and to make the best use of these tires. But that said, all of that would have been for nothing without a talented hand on the wheel.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling race. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top 3 today.
Well, there we go. Really fun race today. So if you are enjoying as much as I am, please drop a like. Even drop a dislike if you want. I mean, I don't have to tell you, I don't need to tell you what to do. That's what your brain is for. Do whatever your brain wants you to do. But due to that second race, this has been stretched out longer. 800 XP points. Tier 9, finally. Get a new pair of gloves. Achievement that I got. I equipped those gloves.
After this round of the World
Be in a
Championship,
later
here's
video
how things
today.
look in the driver's table. Nobuharu Matsushita takes
But
over the lead of the driver's
7
championship
points first.
after that excellent result.
Behind.
Now
I
then,
thought we were
Davide
9.
Valsecchi, who would you
We-
say was your driver of the
We
day?
got the
Today,
2
I think
finger
I give
points.
it to the Trident driver.
Yes, there we
It was
go.
a
Trident
commanding
driver gets
performance
the
today.
drive of the
Very
day by
impressive
Davide
indeed.
And here's
Valsecchi.
how things are shaping up in the team's championship.
But
Campos have extended their
as I
lead
see
to
the music
top of
coming along on the
championship. There was
storyboard,
also a strong showing from
I'm gonna have
the
to say that's a
Virtuosi
wrap.
team today as they make their way up the
like,
standings.
subscribe, whatever,
It was
dislike,
great having you with us for
comment
this
why,
weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as
share with
much
your friends,
as we
friends
did.
have common interest.
We'll see you when
and
Formula
until
2
the Italian Grand
returns.
Prix, I will leave you with the highlights and just me working out stuff. But until next time, I've been the Racengineer. Bye bye.